Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing great. You all are having a great time with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones, or by yourself. So today I was before recording this audio, I was reading an article. So that article was about jealousy, like how we sometimes get jealous of other people, or we get jealous of our friends, or some of the members of our family, or our co-workers. And that just blew my mind, and I have tried to put my own thoughts onto that topic, and I'm just presenting what I really think, or what I have learned, what I should say, that what I have learned from that article. So I was reading that article about getting jealous from someone's success, or getting jealous from someone having power more than you have, I should say. So, first of all, why do we get jealous? The question arises here, that why do we get jealous? From my perspective, or as much as I can say, I believe that we get jealous because we start to compare ourselves, and because we think, or because we feel insecure within ourselves. Whenever we get jealous from someone, like if, let's say, if you are working somewhere and you have co-worker there, and he is just, let's say, you work uh, one position lower than that person, and that person, of course, if you are working under that person, you have to listen to that person, even if you want, or even if you don't want. You have to listen to that person, because that person is in a professional way. That person, maybe you both are the same age, but professionally that person is your boss, so you have to listen to that person, right? But some people, they start to get jealous from that person because they don't want to listen to them, or they don't want that person to give them any command or something like that. So they start to get jealous. Even where I work, I see so many people. Like, I don't work in so much big company, like don't have so many people, maybe under 30 or 35 people, but still I work on the floor, and I am observing this thing from last almost 3 years, that people get jealous. And as much as I have observed, it's because of we feel insecure within ourselves. We feel that that person has more than that person deserves, and we have less than that person. We don't recognize our worth. We don't recognize that we are worthy also. We don't recognize that we have some other qualities that the other person don't. If that person is good in one thing, we are also good in something, but we, at that time, we don't realize that. and we start to compare ourselves with that person, and we start to get jealous of that person because we think that that person doesn't deserve this. We deserve this. We deserve that thing or that position, or we deserve to command others to follow the rules that we want to make them follow. So I think this is the main reason why we get jealous, because we start to compare ourselves and we get insecure within ourselves, and we don't feel worthy and we don't feel abundant enough to recognize our worth. That's the main reason, in my belief, that we get jealous. But now the second question is how we can turn this jealousy into a motivator. Yes, jealousy or a feeling or emotions of jealous can be a motivation to us. Let's say if we are getting jealous from someone or something, let's say a person, or for example, you wanted to start a business, or you were thinking from last 1 to 2 years that okay, I want to start working on this project, maybe someday, maybe that maybes took 2 years from your life, but you still haven't started that project yet, or that business yet, or that study yet, or that the learning of new language yet. And then suddenly there is a person who showed, who achieved the same thing that you wanted, and you got so panic, or you got so angry that I wanted to do this. From where this person came, how did he or she came so far? I haven't even started. I know better than this. I have the experience in this field, but this person doesn't know anything. How did he or she came so far or got so much success in this field when he doesn't have any, and he or she doesn't have any experience? You will get frustrated, but you forget that you were just busy planning that concept or that business or that project in your mind. You didn't take any action. The person who came or who got success in the same field as you wanted, he didn't get that success in one night. He got that success because he worked, he researched, he planned, he took action. That's why he got that success in that field. But we forget that no, that person is now our enemy, because I wanted to do that, but before me he did that, and without any experience he is getting so many likes on his social media posts and videos and all that stuff, and you start to compare. But comparison ends when you start to get motivated, when you start to feel that okay, what next? And when you ask yourself what's next, or when you see that okay, that person is doing this or has done this to get success, I can also get some motivation from that person, so that I can also step by step reach to the success. See, the thing is that everyone on this planet who who got success in any field, maybe in corporate, maybe in running a successful business, maybe in teaching, or maybe in doctorate, or anything. They were not some extraordinary people, right? They tried. The only difference between a normal human being and that person who gets success is that they took action, they tried. Now in my case also, I was just, before I was thinking that okay, I will get success, but what I was doing, I was not regular with my content. I was not researching enough. I was not getting knowledge enough to get success. And now I am working. I am consistent. Some days I feel that things get here and there, but I try to be, I am being consistent. And this is the difference between normal people and the one who gets success. And I believe that I am doing a great job. First of all, we all have to believe on ourselves. We all have to have the trust on ourselves that yes, we are doing a great job, we are working well, we are consistent, we are doing the great in our life, we are showing up every day, we are managing everything by ourselves, and yet we haven't given up yet. We should be proud of this, and I am proud of this, really. So on the topic that we were talking about, jealousy, that we can take that jealousy, or we can take that emotion as a motivation. We can tell ourselves that okay, I am getting jealous from this, so if that person can do, I can do too. Yes, if I am getting jealous from this thing, it means this is my sign that this thing is for me. I talked about this jealous compass in my previous video as well, and even now I'm saying that keep measuring your jealous compass. Wherever you feel that you are getting jealous from this thing or something, it means that thing has a place in your life or has something to do in your life. That's why you are having a what word should I use, that thing has some place in your life. That's the only thing I can say. That's why it pinch you. It did pinch you when that person got success in that field, and you are just thinking that okay, I will see, I will whenever I have the time I will do, or something like that. But success gets when we get consistent, when we show up every day, even if it's boring, even if it takes 10 or 15 minutes from our time or hour from our time daily. We have to show up. We have to say ourselves that okay, you can do this. We have to be our first motivation. Before getting jealous or before being motivated to do something from that jealous compass, we have to be our first motivation. So from this video or audio, we can learn that yes, we do get jealous because we start to compare ourselves with other people. We start to compare ourselves, or we start to feel insecure within ourselves. That's the only reason when we get jealous. And how can we use this jealous or this feeling of getting jealous in our favor is that by motivate ourselves to, and by self talk, by having a motivated self talk in which you can say to yourself that okay, good, you are getting jealous from this, it means you can do this too, and you want to do this too, and you want to have a success in this field too. That's why you are getting jealous from the other person who has already got success in this field. Simple. There is no rocket science, there is nothing big you have to say, there is nothing big commitment you have to do. You just have to say to yourself that it's okay to be jealous. So if this is your jealous emotions against this thing, it means it's time for you to take action. It's time for you to start working on this thing if you want to have a success in this field. So these are the beliefs that I have, not beliefs I should say, because I learned, and this is, I can say that this is my learning from that article, and I truly believe that this thing has some power, and this thing can motivate people to have that courage to take action one step every day to get success and keep measuring their jealous compass. I hope you like this topic. If you want to share your thoughts, or if you want to share something regarding this topic, comment box is all for you. You can share your stories and your thoughts in the comment box. This is a non-judgmental platform, as I have said 1,000 times. So no one is gonna judge you for having any mindset or opinion or thoughts. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I will talk to you, or I will not see you. I will talk to you in my next audio. Thank you so much for listening to me. Good luck and stay safe. Bye.